ಅದು ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಗೋಪಿ ಗೋಪಿ
You
hold, yeah.
just like this one.
Holding.
Just like this. Gopinath Prabhu has now. As soon as you speak, he will give me an attachment as you take.
No, no, this is for the
Online treatment.
Should you subscribe the channel and also page? How many subscribers?
We have 51 subscribers currently.
So it does some limit, no? If we have 50 like that, then
Yeah,
we will be able
yeah.
to.
We already crossed
We
it.
will cross it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Madam, can you pause it? ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ದ ನಾನು ಕಾಣ್ಬಾರ್ದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ
ಕಾಣ್ತಾ
ಅಂದರೆ
Hare Krishna, please. Yes.
How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
It's ready. Okay, already focus ಮಾಡಿ. Is it okay for you?
Hare Krishna everyone. India Heritage Foundation London extends a warm welcome to everyone to be part of this satsang, and we welcome our online devotees as well. Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita says, Man manava mad bhakta madhyaji mam namaskuru. Always that meaning, always think of me, become a devotee of me, and worship me and pay your homage to me. Thus, you will reach me without fail. I'm saying this to you because you are very dear to me. In the coming moments, let us observe ourselves in thinking of Lord Krishna and make our spiritual journey. I am pleased to invite Her Grace Rupavati Mataji and team to offer Bhajan Seva. Thank you.
Krishna. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada-ladadaine. Prahlada-ladadaine. Hiranyakashipu-rakshaha. Kalakantha Ito Nasimha Parato Nasimha Yato Yato Yami Tato Nasimha Vahir Nasimha Hudaye Nasimha Narasimha Vadim Sharanam Prapade Tavakara Kamalavare Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jayo Prahlad Narsimha Jayo Prahlad Narsimha Prahlad Narsimha Jayo Prahlad Narsimha Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha Jayo Anantadev Lakshmi Narasimha Jayo Anantadev Jayo Bhakta Vatsala Jayo Narahari Bhakta Vatsala Jayo Narahari Jayo Radhe Jayo Krishna Jayo Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopi Natha Madana Mohan रसगाना जय वृषभानु जय कीर्तिद सुन्दरी जय पौर्णमासी जय अभिरनगारी जय जय गोपीश्वर वृंदावन माजा जय जय कृष्ण सखा बटु द्विज राजा जय रमा घाटा जय रोहिणी नंदना जय जय वृंदावन बसी जटा जाना जय द्विज पत्नी जय नाग कन्या गाना भक्ति तेजहारा पैलो गोविंद चराना श्री रस मंडल जय जय राधा श्यामा जय जय रासा लीला सर्व मनोरमा जय जयोज्ज्वला रसा सर्वरस सारा परकीय भावे जहाँ ब्रजते प्रचारा श्री जह्नवा पादा पद्मा कोरिय स्मरणा दीन कृष्ण दासा कोहे नाम संकीर्तना जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन कालिंदी जमुना जय जय महाबाल केशी घट वंशी वट द्वादश कलान जह सब लीला कोइलो श्री नंदनंदन जह सब लीला कोइलो श्री नंदनंदन जह सब लीला कोइलो श्री नंदनंदन हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय प्रभुपदा 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 श्रील प्रभुपदा जय गुरुदेवा श्रील प्रभुपदा गुरुदेवा श्रील प्रभुपदा
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everyone. I'm pleased to invite the speaker for the day, Dr. Kalakantha Dasa Prabhu. A few words about him. Kalakantha Dasa graduated in medicine from St. John's Medical College, Bangalore in 2009. Inspired by teachings of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, he became a full-time missionary with ISKCON Bangalore for the same year. After undergoing rigorous monastic training, he contributed to youth and family outreach initiatives, mentoring hundreds of students and professionals through seminars, workshops, and personal counseling. He founded India Heritage Foundation, London, promoting cultural and spiritual values through Bhagavad Gita discourses, children's education, and community festivals. Akshaya Patra Foundation, founded in Bangalore, is an award-winning charity that has served over 5 billion meals so far. Dr. Kalakantha Dasa serves as a unit president of Akshaya Patra UK, where he led the development of the first kitchen in Watford, delivering over 825,000 meals since 2020. So I welcome Kalakantha Prabhu to.
Hare Krishna. This was, I was walking through the I was approaching a bus stand in central London a few days back. And as I was approaching, there was a poster that was screaming at me. It said dementia. It said Alzheimer's disease, and so on. So, dear devotees, a very warm welcome to all of you, to all of you, those who are present here, and as well as those joining online. Warm welcome again from India Heritage Foundation, London. This was a poster that I was looking at that was creating some kind of an awareness and also providing some kind of probably it was a charity that was talking about what this means and how people can support and express their willingness to volunteer and so on. And in the picture I saw, there was one elderly, frail lady, and she was being cared and comforted by a young man, probably her son, and he was holding her like very warmly. And that reminded me of something that I had come across some time back of the experience, especially the family members and the loved ones go through when they have somebody with dementia, Alzheimer's at home. And I remember learning about a story wherein a young lady, probably she was in her 30s, and she was caring for her mother, probably in her 60s, and her mother was having dementia. And she was trying to help her mother recall. She was showing some pictures of herself when she was maybe around 5 years old. It was one of her birthday celebration, a photo of hers. But sadly, her mother was not able to recognize who that was, her own child. And she was trying to show another picture of herself when she was riding a cycle when she was around 11 years. But the mother was, and she was trying to prompt, do you know this? Do you know her? And she was having difficulty in recognizing. It's her own daughter. So it was quite moving and very touching to see somebody your own loved one, they're losing memory of life experiences. And and there are many. I'm also aware there was one former president of the United States, Ronald Reagan. During his last days, he was also having Alzheimer's disease, and he couldn't recall being the president of United States of America. That memory was lost. So these are all just imagining how much, I mean, as a mother, how much the mother would have worked hard to raise her child, and at some point in time, all that effort, all that, how much she would have celebrated her baby, how much she would have sacrificed for her child, and unfortunately, that memory may not last. How much this person as a president must have worked hard for the nation, how many sacrifices he would have done, and then even that memory of serving the nation, that is also gone. So this is a disease which is characterized by loss of memory, loss of reasoning, and Alzheimer's is one of the main causes of dementia. I thought today with all of you to share a few life lessons and some reflections from Bhagavad Gita point of view. We see that even for these individuals who are affected by this disease, even in this lifetime, what experience they have gone through, it doesn't stay with them. One thing is, at the time of everybody has an end point when all of our experiences will be, at least in the physical realm, comes to an end with the phenomena of death. But even before that, because of these kind of diseases, one can lose memory of our own life experiences. So what this tells us is that this whole life experience that every one of us are going through is so temporary. It is so temporary. It's only a matter of time that it is going to come to an end, sooner or later, but it will come to an end. And this is exactly what Krishna is saying in the Bhagavad Gita, in the 8th chapter. He is saying, Mam upetya kaunteya dukkhalayam ashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmanaha samsiddhim paramam gataha. Krishna is saying, Mam upetya punarjanma dukkhalayam ashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmanaha samsiddhim paramam gataha. Mam upetya, Krishna is saying, after attaining me, the great souls, Mahatmanaha, the yogis in Bhakti Yoga, the pure devotees of the Lord, the Mahatmas, great souls. After attaining, so Krishna is saying, after attaining me, the great souls, that is the pure devotees of the Lord, the yogis in Bhakti, they do not return to this world. They do not return to this material world. And he is further qualifying what is this world and the experience in this world. He's saying, Dukkhalayam ashashvatam. Shashvata is permanent. Krishna is saying, all our experiences in this material life is temporary. Ashashvatam and Dukkhalayam. This is a place where one simply undergoes different kinds of dukkha, miserable experiences. But those who have attained me, these Mahatmas, they will not have to return to this material world and undergo this experience of dukkha and ashashvata. Why? Because samsiddhim paramam gataha, because they have attained the highest perfection of coming to me, of attaining me. So, as devotees who are practicing or who are, some of us are practicing, some of us are exploring, trying to understand what is this life all about, one needs to be very, very clear about, at least this is the approach of one who is practicing Bhakti Yoga, that my life experiences are certainly temporary, and they will come to an end in this particular experience. What I'm seeing in this lifetime will come to an end, and they're all temporary experiences. But this time that is available for me, this is an opportunity for me to develop my bhakti to Krishna. So having a material body is a bad bargain. I should try to make the best use of the bad bargain. So a devotee is, whatever circumstance I am in, I try to see how within this circumstance I can develop my bhakti and progress in Krishna consciousness, progress in attaining love of Krishna. And that way, keeping that in the center, that should be the fulcrum. Everything else revolves around that. And we mold our life with this awareness. And then we are certain to profit by making that kind of investment and decision. Parents who are raising children, especially those who are toddlers and babies, this is something that we can relate very well. The baby is is always seeking especially when the parents and especially mothers, they are trying to put them to sleep. The baby is always looking for cuddles. They're looking for warmth. They want skin to skin. They want to be in an embrace, because they feel so insecure, and their world is just their parent or mother, particularly. So and they are looking for constantly assurance. They're looking for constantly love and affection, that security, that yes, they are always there with me. and I'm safe with them. So this is very, if that kind of experience is not provided, their development is affected. It's very much required for them. They feel very fearful. And so just as these toddlers and babies, they have this kind of a dependency practically for everything. Their survival is completely at the mercy of their parents for everything, be it feeding them, be it cleaning, be it, they're completely dependent. So our position as adults, we may be having certain abilities, we may be having a job, I'm able to have some earning, maybe I'm having some, I have a house, I have a family, we may think that, okay, I'm on my own. But actually, if you look closely, our position is no different. At every moment, we are completely dependent on the mercy and blessings of Krishna. Every moment. There was a news, there were two men walking on the road in London and somebody stabbed them, and one particular community is targeting another community for their faith. You're not even safe to walk on the road. You don't know anytime who will do what. So a devotee is well aware that I'm completely dependent on the mercy of the Lord. I'm completely powerless. If the Lord withdraws His blessings, I cannot be happy neither in material life nor in my spiritual life. So, a devotee's approach, a devotee is informed by this understanding, and therefore, a devotee prays that Krishna, please let me not get carried away by your illusory energy. Let me not get carried away by your Maya. A devotee has this fear. This is required. This is not being weak. This is reality. Krishna says this in the Bhagavad Gita. Daivihesha gunamayi mama maya dhuratyaya mamevaye prapadyante maya metam tarantite. Krishna is saying, this divine energy of mine, Daivihesha gunamayi mama maya, this is my divine energy, Maya, Duratyaya, you cannot surmount. On your own you cannot surmount. But if you surrender unto me, then you will be able to overcome. So a devotee is conscious that I'm so vulnerable, I can get anytime distracted by the illusory energy. And so therefore he prays, Krishna, let me never forget you. Gopi read this verse in the beginning. He said, Manmana bhava madbhakta. Krishna is saying, Manmana, always think of me. I'm not in a position right now to always think of you. I'm so lost in so many other thoughts. So a devotee's prayer is, Krishna may not forget you. Because this world is constantly distracting me with so many allurements and false promises of happiness. Let me not get carried away. And please keep me engaged in your service. And in fact, I was sharing this in the beginning of this program, that this prayer, this chanting of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this is a prayer to Krishna, my dear Krishna, my dear Radharani, my dear Baladev, please engage me in your service. This is a prayer. This is the meaning of the mantra. Please engage me in your service. Because if I am not engaged in your service, I will be forced to engage in Maya's service. There is no third option, only two options. So, a devotee is conscious of this, of his vulnerability. It's not just in the case of babies and toddlers. A devotee also understands how vulnerable I am and seeks protection of the Lord to remain constantly in Krishna consciousness. I'm sure, like we see, there are some indoor plants. It is, I'm sure all of you share this experience. We keep the plant in one direction, and they will sense in which direction the sunlight is coming, and they will start moving towards. And then if you turn the direction of the pot, they will find their way again back to the sunlight. So the plant needs sunshine, and so it's eager to always associate with sunshine. Whichever direction you move, this plant wants to align with the sunshine, will go in search of the sunlight. So likewise, as devotees, this is a very important quality we can take inspiration from these plants. Krishna says, Sangat sanjayate kama. Sangat sanjayate kama. A person develops desires according to the Sangha. According to the people I associate with, I develop desires, ambitions. So, a devotee is eager to always associate with like-minded devotees. We are always eager for sadhu sangha, to come together with devotees, and we seek opportunities to associate with devotees. Just like the plant is always seeking sunshine, a devotee is always seeking an opportunity to associate with a sadhu. Krishna says, Bodhayanta parasparam, matchitta madgata pranaha, bodhayanta parasparam, katayantascha mam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha. Krishna is saying, matchitta madgata prana, my devotees chitta, his consciousness, matchitta madgata prana, a devotee's consciousness and their prana, their life is entirely centered around me. Krishna is saying about himself, my devotees are always thinking of me, their consciousness is absorbed in me. And bodhayanta parasparam, bodhayanta parasparam, that means they come together and they are eager to hear about me. Bodhayanta parasparam, katayantascha mam nityam, katayantascha mam, they are constantly conversing about me with each other. They come together and they are constantly conversing about me. Katayantascha mam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha. This is how they take delight. Devotees take pleasure in coming together and enlightening each other about the glories of the Lord. And that's exactly what we are trying to do in this gathering here. We have come together to hear the glories of Krishna, hear the glories of Bhagavad Gita, reflect on Krishna's teachings from Bhagavad Gita. So this is a third reflection, a third lesson from Gita that we can reflect on. And more of this in the coming weeks. We will reflect more deeply. We will try to cover verse by verse to get into the depths of this. Let us chant now one round of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and then after that, if there are any comments, any thoughts, any questions, please feel free, we can discuss. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Dvaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Thank you. There was 108 times chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Any comments? Any reflections? Any thoughts? Very welcome. Yeah, sure. I think Mataji has a question.
Hare Krishna. We have to know our Swadharma, he said. How to know our Swadharma, Prabhuji?
So-
Means we are all engaged in the material life, in
Yeah.
the family life.
Yeah.
So is the dharma we have to follow, or any Swadharma? Every individual have their own dharma, right? And so not related to the material life. So something will be there maybe.
Yes.
So how to know about that?
So we, no, thanks for this, for the question. The dharma, the word is defined as, normally it is understood as something that is some kind of a faith. But faith can change. I can choose to follow a particular faith now, and then tomorrow I can change my faith and follow something else. That is not the religion is understood in that sense, a kind of faith. But when our shastras refer to dharma, it is referring to sanatana dharma. It is referring to that which is a defining characteristic of an individual, which is an eternal characteristic, which does not change. Like, for example, the dharma of sugar is sweetness. There is no meaning to sugar if it is not sweet. The dharma of fire is heat and light. There is no meaning to fire if there is no heat and light. So every living entity has a defining characteristic, which is its eternal attribute, and that is its dharma. And what is that? Which is a defining attribute, which is inseparable, which is its eternal attribute, and that is our tendency to offer service. At any point in time, we are serving somebody. We are serving our children, we are serving our spouse, we are serving our boss, we are serving our parents, we are serving our pet. We are always, constantly, we are engaged in somebody's service. Now, the Sanatana Dharma refers to our original constitutional, our Swadharma is to engage in the service of Krishna. That is our Swadharma. Either we choose to engage in service of Krishna, or we engage in the service of anybody else. But we have to remain a servant. That is our Swadharma. If we choose to serve Krishna, we will be happy, eternally happy. But if we choose to serve anything else as it's not that we are averse from carrying out our duties, but we don't recognize that as our ultimate goal. Our ultimate goal is to engage in Krishna's service. So, this is from the spiritual point of view, this is the understanding. As far as our material duties are concerned, everybody has got different set of duties based on our guna karma. We have different abilities, different skill sets, and we are engaged in various occupations. So there is no harm in continuing with whatever. Somebody is into technology, somebody is into medicine, somebody is into HR, somebody is into different. One can be situated in whatever occupation that comes naturally to us. We can remain situated, no problem. But while being situated, we are conscious that my goal of life is not to be engaged in that. This is a means for me that which takes care of my maintenance, it takes care of my livelihood, and it helps. So that facilitates. But my goal is to engage my time, my energy in developing my ultimate Swadharma, my relationship with Krishna. So that is what we were initially talking about. That in the case of I was telling about the best or the bad bargain. We may be in a situation wherein we know that things are not going well for us. We may have some situation wherein body is not supporting, mind is not supporting. So that is all part of, that's the bad bargain that we have. We have to make the best of the bad bargain. With all these things, how I can progress. I can begin my journey and progress towards Krishna. So that should be, so one can remain situated in whatever position one is, no problem. So that helps. Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Like you said, we have to be in an association
Yes.
to serve Krishna,
Yes.
to get into doing good karma.
Yes.
Or not karma, like serving Krishna basically.
Yes.
We have our own family and friends
Yes.
who are not Krishna conscious.
Yes.
If we are meeting them, gathering with them,
Yes.
where we just talk about politics, movies, is that wrong while following Krishna consciousness? Or should we detach there and try to detach or attach here?
Yeah. No, I appreciate, thanks for this question. Most of you have come here, you're living nearby. We have, some of you have come from London, some have come from, sorry, I forget the place. Rugby, yes, from Rugby. So, they've come here to show respect to Bhagavad Gita, to show respect to association. Naturally, we are drawn if there is value. Now, to your particular question, sometimes if we have to draw somebody's attention towards Krishna, we have to sink in their frequency. So it may be helpful that you associate with them by aligning with their interests. Maybe they're interested in football. You talk about football and you make friends with them. And then if they are at home with you, you can cook Krishna Prasad, give them Prasadam. Already started. You are giving them you're already preaching. Even though you may not have started talking about Krishna. But because you are having Prasadam, it has started. The medicine is going to them. Slowly, you can find ways and means. Krishna will give you intelligence. Krishna is saying, Tesham satat yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. Krishna is saying, Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam. I will give the intelligence to my devotee who is sincerely striving to come towards me. I will give him intelligence how to navigate. Krishna will inspire. It may start with a conversation of, say, politics or something at your home. And if that is regularly they are taking prasadam at your place. And then you also try to, maybe once in a while you can invite them to come here. So it's not that it is black and white. So intelligently we have to guide. That way you remain, your long-term goal is that you want them to also come towards Krishna consciousness. You can work in that direction. Some will take longer time, some will take lesser time. But you should be careful that when you're doing that, you remain strong. Because if we feel that by associating with them, we are getting carried away, then you should be careful.
Yes, because that's what happens.
Yeah, because
those people maybe keep meat eating, doing alcohol. So, like that's where I sometimes.
so you may have to, if you are feeling weak, then you may have to reduce your association. If you're feeling strong, then you can go in. So it's always the one who is, just like I had a plumber visiting some time back. So he said, see, the drain has to be in such a way that from top to bottom, then only it will clear properly. You see? So even when you are, if somebody is strongly situated in Krishna consciousness, then the influence is positive. If we are weak, the other person is strongly materialistic, we will get carried away. Then Maya will overpower. So we have to carefully manage that. We have to protect our bhakti also. If I feel that some environment is very, very distracting, then I don't want to be there. So that is individually we have to take that call.
Yeah.
You had something?
There is a question from one of our online viewers.
Yeah, the last question after this.
Okay. It's from Luke Prabhu. He's asking, is another name for Krishna consciousness is Sanatana Dharma?
Yes, absolutely. That's the another name. Our original culture is Sanatana Dharma. And what is we recognize Jivera Swarubhai Krishnera Nitya Das. Based on the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, based on the teachings of Bhagavatam, we recognize that a Jiva belongs to Krishna. Krishna is saying in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying that Aham bija pradap pita, pitaham asya jagato, mata dhata pitamaha. Krishna is saying, I am the father, I am the mother. Aham bija pradap pita, I am the seed giving father. Krishna is claiming ownership. Mamaivamsha jiva loke, jiva bhuta sanatana, mama amsha. Every living entity is my amsha. Krishna is claiming ownership. I am thinking this child is mine. I am thinking that that is my knee is my. I am thinking. Here is Krishna is saying everybody is mine. Everybody is mine. Krishna is saying. So everyone has a relationship with Krishna. That relationship has to be awakened. And so a culture that promotes every individual to develop their dormant relationship with Krishna, that is Sanatana Dharma. That is our culture. Everybody being situated in whatever position they are in the society can harmoniously coexist and can progress towards developing their eternal relationship with their father. That is Sanatana Dharma. Be situated in whatever varana, whatever ashram you are, no problem. Everybody makes progress. You are a brahmachari, you remain brahmachari, no problem. You are a grahastha, be a grahastha. Based on you may be in different occupations. And together we progress. So yes, so it's a synonymous. That is Krishna consciousness. Thank you very much. Before we proceed with Arati and Kirtan for the pleasure of their lordships, Shri Radha Krishna Chandra, Nitai Gauranga, and Srila Prabhupada, wish to extend my heartfelt gratitude to devotees who have helped in making this possible. We have amongst many devotees who have come forward to offer their support, many devotees, well-wishers and friends. In particular today I would like to gratefully acknowledge Shri Gopinath and family, Jansi Mataji, Shri Gopinath and Ritisha. They have very warmly opened their home so that all of us can come here and we can hear Krishna Katha. We can all participate in worship of Krishna, honor Krishna Prasadam. Really appreciate and would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the family for being such a gracious host. Thank you. Let us proceed with Arati and Kirtan.
When I saw you, I forgot to line
Hare Krishna Mira.
It's okay.
No, no. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namah. Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachatyadishatarine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachatyadishatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur-Bhakta-vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur-Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Jaya Radha Krishna Chandra, Radha Krishna Chandra, Radhe. 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 Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jai Gauranitai, 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 Jai Gauranitai. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada,
Prabhupada Paramahamsa Parivrajikacharya Ashtotrishata Shishmad's Divine Grace Abhay Charanarvind Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajikacharya Ashtotrishata Shishmad's Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Namachar Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Chandra Gopa Gopinath Shyam Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Mathura Vrindavan Dham Ki Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Gangama Yamunamai Vrinda Devi Tulsi Maharani Ki Naam Sankirtan Mahayagna Ki Hare Krishna Mahamantra Ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Chandra Bhagwan Ki Shri Nitai Gauranga Ki Samavet Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Gaur Premanande. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.